In just a couple weeks, football players will be taking Memorial Field for their 2021 season opener versus Natick. On Friday, August 20th, we caught up with head coach Doug Hopsko and his captains to get a look into what this season has in store. With several top positions up for grabs, this year's team will have some new faces. With past seasons not going as well as they'd hoped, this year represents a fresh start for Needham football. Here's more on the upcoming season. The first football game of the 2021 season is quickly approaching. That being said, head coach Doug Hopsko and his captains are all eager to get back on the field and return to some sense of normalcy.
We're all excited. We don't have to worry about roster limits. We're not worried about trying to gain field space or any of the other challenges that were popping up over the last few months. The kids are ready for this. We're ready for this. Everyone's ready to go. It's a wonderful moment where we can kind of come back to some sense of normalcy.
It feels way more just like normal football. Like last year, seems like it had like an asterisk on it just because of no preseason, no base dates. Having base dates before the season really makes the team feel more bonded.
I think everyone's really excited. I think we've all been together this whole off season. We've been really close. And we've been having a really good time. I think we're gonna have some fun this season.
It was a terrible season last year, like with the protocols and everything, but this year's a lot better.
It's very exciting for our whole team. Last year we took what we could get, but coming into this year, it's just, you remember how much you missed like the full off season and being able to train in the summer with your teammates and everything.
This year's team will be full of some new faces in top positions, such as quarterback, running back, and wide receiver. The team is looking forward to seeing how their new guys can step up and guide them to success.
We have a very competitive situation at quarterback this year. We have a quarterback now who's very talented in every single grade. And we actually have competition at a few different grades, so that's not something that we're used to. We have from Jay and to Ben to Josh to Aiden, and we've got a couple other guys there, Griff and Sean down at the freshman level as well. We're very impressed with the depth we have. We're looking forward to seeing who does emerge. Our senior class is immensely talented. We have some older runners like Rufo and some younger guys like Tate, and we have an amazing wide receiver class with Edgar and Marcus, and we got great tight ends. I mean, I could go on all day about these guys. So it's not so much one individual who we're going to have to rely on this year. It's more allowing these wonderful competitive guys to compete every single day and then see who ends up taking on those larger roles for us. But I perceive that a lot of them are going to have a role for us this year.
Yeah, we lost a lot of kids, but we have some new talent coming in that I have high hopes for. So I'm hoping like Jake Castine and Dimitri Davos and stuff like that. I think we're going to be pretty good.
Number 5, our QB, Jake Castine, he looks really good. I think he will surprise a lot of other teams. I'm really excited.
We're getting a lot of new guys like Jake Castantine, new receiver James Morris, and a new running back Tate Hoffmeister, which I'm really excited for. And we have really good high expectations for them, and I think they're going to be really good.
I'm very excited for this year's offense. I think we got a lot of names that people don't know, but are going to impress a lot of people. Our quarterback, Jake Castantine, he's been working really hard all off season. He's been getting better and better every week, and I'm very excited for his arm.
I want to call out my running back, number 25. I think he's going to be good this year. His name's Tate Hoffmeister. I think he'll step up for us. Number 8, one of our wide receivers, James Morris, I think will step up for us too.
Well, our new QB, Jake Castantine, I have a lot of hope in him, and he's very talented. And we have a lot of receivers stepping up that are very talented as well, and I have a lot of hope for our offense.
The Rockets have suffered a couple losing seasons in a row, but coming into this year, they're looking to learn from their past and start a new chapter and a new culture to build on that team chemistry that was missing in previous years.
Obviously, everyone wants to win, and we want to win now, and we want to win starting week 1. But I think one of the things that we've built over the last few years is kind of a different culture. We had a lot of great tradition at Needham High, but I think there were some things that we need to be more intentional about when it comes to culture. It's not just what you say, but it's what you do every day. And the kids, again, have taken that upon themselves to build that culture in the off season through social events, through their team activities. And I think that that's been something that's kind of carried us through to this moment. So the record maybe doesn't bear that out in the last couple of seasons, but the progress that we've seen as coaches of these kids coming together and building the team the right way has been monumentally impressive over the last couple of years. So not only the guys who left, but the guys who are here now have a lot to do with that.
You know, I think everyone in our grade is all on the same page here. I think we're all kind of ready to lock in and do our own thing, kind of start over, see what we can do. I think it's going to be fun.
We definitely have the talent and we have smart players. We just got to click. It's about getting the chemistry, and I think we can really do that this year.
I think we learned a lot from that, and it gave us a lot of teachable moments. So I think if we can take what we've learned from that and change it up and do some new stuff with it, it'll have a positive outcome.
Football is all about family and being closer together, and I think that the more we are closer, the better we will be.
You know, I love those last teams, but I think one thing that, as being part of those teams, that we can work on is definitely staying together when things go south. Our team, it's not going to be perfect. We're not going to get a touchdown every drive, so we need to learn to overcome adversity.
Just learn from your losses. That's all I got to say.